Welcome to the classroom. Today is our first day in our Christmas Around the World series. We're going to be looking at holiday traditions from around the world. Today, our tradition is going to begin in a part of the world that we cannot get to by car. We cannot get to this part of the world by train. We have to take an airplane or a ship. Let's remember our continents and begin there. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, and Antarctica. We're starting off our journey in Europe. So if you go to your globe or to your map, you have a map in your folder from school. Start by finding North America. The United States on your map is blue. North America, then go straight down, South America, straight across, Africa, and then go up to Europe. In Europe, you will find a country that looks just like this. It's called France. France. On your map, there is a small list of countries with letters beside them. You're looking for the letter. What do you think it's going to be? What letter do you think you're going to be looking for? If you said F, I think that you may be right. It is France. And you're going to find France on your small map here is yellow. France on our European continent map is gray. I'm going to set France down right here. Today we're starting our tradition by looking at France. Here is the French flag. The flag for the Republic of France looks similar in color to ours, but the stripes are going a different direction, right? Vertical instead of horizontal. Now, let's find out how they celebrate holidays in France. First of all, you'll notice on my whiteboard, I have some strange things written here. It says, Joyeux Noël, in cursive on top and in print on bottom. Joyeux Noël. You'll want to write those words down in your work record today. You also have a page that looks just like this. It says, next spot, France. You'll want to use that page to fill out some information after I have read to you a little bit about France and the celebrations that they have there. Greetings from France. We would say in France, bonjour for hello. Joyeux Noël means Happy Christmas. In the United States, we would say Merry Christmas. Joyeux Noël means Merry Christmas in French. We're going to look at Christmas celebrations. I have a picture here that you should have in your packet of a girl named Claire standing in front of a beautiful place called the Eiffel Tower. It's a landmark in Paris, France. In France, there is a day that is special in December. December 6th. December 6th. It's known as St. Nicholas Day. And in preparation for St. Nicholas Day, children leave their shoes by the fireplace. So you would take off your shoe and you would put it on the floor in front of the fireplace. And then later, when you came back to your shoe, you would find a treat hidden inside. That's a very different tradition from ours, isn't it? Père Noël, or Father Christmas, might fill the shoe with gifts on St. Nicholas Day, December the 6th. For dessert, they make a beautiful, wonderful treat called a bûche de Noël. Another name for a bûche de Noël is a Yule log. And we have a beautiful picture in our book. Mrs. Gainey is sorry, I lost my place mark there, of a yummy Yule log. It's right here on the bottom. It is a chocolate cake that children and families enjoy in celebration of Christmas in France. A Yule log, or a bûche de Noël, is a chocolate layer cake that has been baked, and then they take a knife and they slice the cake right through the center to make it thin and long. They put a cream or a chocolate ganache filling on top, or even a jelly, and then they roll it up just like we roll our mat or our pencil roll. When it's all rolled up, they frost the outside of the cake with chocolate frosting to make it look just like a log. And then they add leaves and fruits and berries to the top to make it look like it is a log from outside, but it's much tastier. So in France, we would celebrate St. Nicholas Day on December 6th, and we would celebrate Christmas most likely on Christmas Eve, December 24th, when families would get together. Some of them would even exchange gifts with one another in celebration and to show their love for one another. This tradition may be similar to one that we have here in the United States. And for dessert, you learned that they would eat a beautiful cake called a bûche de Noël, or a Yule log. So here on your page, you're going to fill out, first of all, drawing and coloring the French flag. Just to remind you, the colors in the French flag, next to the pole we have blue, then white, then red. It says here, I can write one fact I learned. Please write it in sentence form using correct punctuation. And then it says, I can answer the question, what do children leave by the fireplace for Père Noël to fill with gifts? And what might you eat while in France at Christmas? We're going to take a quick walk across the room to look at another tradition that they have in France. You may have noticed in your bag some beautiful citrus fruit. This is not just for you to have as a snack. It smells wonderful. You will have also some cloves. Take your cloves and push them into the flesh, in through the peel of your orange. You can make a design. You can make it any way that you would like. Press the cloves into the orange, and you will have something that is scented so wonderfully. Some people may take that orange and those cloves and put it in a small pot with water to simmer over low heat, and it will make a wonderful smell throughout the house. That is also a tradition that comes to us from France. I hope that you have a wonderful time discovering different countries and some of the ways that they celebrate. I would like you to find France on your map. And if you have a globe or an atlas, I would like you to look up France and write down anything that you learn about France and the French.